been making music ever since the crack boom. Country rap tunes. Coming down. Country rap tunes. Gotta have guitars and a lot of backbone. Come to the South once, I bet you'll be back soon. Coming down. Country rap tunes. Coming down. Country rap tunes.
You know what I'm saying? For real, man, you got to feel my young partner, Cory.
What's up with it, man? Your boy Cory Mo back off in this thing one more time for another Country Rap Tunes podcast episode. And this one here is super duper special, man. This young cat right here, we go back so damn far, it don't make no sense. But look here, I'm going to let my beautiful co-host, Miss Kimberly Latrice Jones, introduce who we got off in this thing, man.
I've been waiting on this one right here. He is delicious and nutritious, good for you and good to you. You talking about the original boss, the one who was selling mixtapes in high school, who had a deal and said, fuck this deal. I can get my own bag, my own bread. Been doing this thing. Y'all seen him on TV, in music, making money, moving around, brands, investments, all of that. And we already know when we see him on the internet, we gonna tap in because it's gonna be good, it's gonna be funny, it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be hilarious, it's gonna be informative, it's gonna be blickety black. We got the original boss in the building, Slim Thug.
Hey, can we change seats?
Hold up.
I need that energy around me all day, man.
But that ain't all. That ain't all. We wanted to make sure we had an inferno going today, so we had to add in a little bit of Propain. Been stamped by some of the biggest bosses in the business, from Jay-Z to Rick Ross. Hilarious, get you laughing. He could do a podcast, he could do a movie, he could do some music, he could do whatever it is you want to do. And if you don't check yourself, he might do your lady. We got Propain in the building.
Man. Okay. I think that Jay-Z cosign was fake, though.
That was 100% real. But I gotta say something. Yeah. I was over here nervous after I heard his intro. I was like, "Man, so what's she gonna say about me?" But you killed it though. I'm honored that you was able to double up. I appreciate that.
She a superstar for that. For
it was a lot of capping yours though.
What's up? I'm talking about Acres Home in the back of the house, bro. Come on, and I know you got footage because you had that old ass camcorder on top of the mic every time we was in the booth. He like, hold up, I ain't recording. Let me fix the mic, the camera.
You know what? I thought about something last night, man. You was one of the few people to actually come to my crib in my mama backyard in Northwest Park, in the garage studio.
Day one.
That was the first studio there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't make it to that one.
They don't know the Northwest Park one. They just know the Acres Home. Yeah. Day one, man. C-Mo, I've been seeing C-Mo since I was a child, man. So it's a blessing. To see, both of us grow into who we are as men, you know what I'm saying? See you come figure out what you was gonna do, you in ATL with it. I'm like,
man.
So, to see, we all from the same hood, so it's like, damn, look at my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You came a long way from them tight-ass acid wash jeans, yo. Hey, man, that boy Slim used to come to school, man. Look, man, okay, so Slim... I think he was in the 9th grade and I was in the 12th.
Right, I'm younger.
And Slim used to always try to take all my girlfriends, man. I'm like, yo, man, you a freshman, bro. How you go, I'm talking about, you trying to take all my women, bro.
I had a C-Mo fade back then. I was on him, you know what I'm saying? All the braids,
I wonder, was that the same era when you had that trench coat with the collar shirt?
Probably, yeah. That's the same 9th grade, 10th grade.
Boy, rocked the collar shirt with the trench coat on it.
And I had a tuxedo
that
coat
was player back then.
That was not player.
It wasn't player.
That was not player.
It was north side.
That was not player. I'm from the south side.
Yeah.
We real players. That was not player.
Nah, we was savages. We didn't care. It was actually a tuxedo cowboy coat with a Nautica on it.
I thought you looked good in it.
Thank you, boo. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, that's my sugar baby. I'm gonna send us some money. Give me your Apple Cash.
For real.
Yeah. So no, man. But y'all know, C-Mo, we day one, man. So it's a beautiful time to be here, chopping it up.
I appreciate the love, man. So look, let's jump right into it. Y'all are promoting a movie. Can y'all, tell us the name, tell us how it started, how it come about.
All right. Well, basically the movie is Double Cup, and basically what happened was I had an idea for a movie. I wanted to do a movie. Dirty Third inspired me. I wanted to do another Houston movie. So I got with my boy Dre and told him my idea. I think we recorded on the iPhone. He just recorded everything I said. and brought me back a script, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, you know, Dre my day one too. So I was like, let's shoot it, bro. He was doing movies already out here. So I say, yeah, let's shoot it. We shot it. It came out way better than we even expected, you know what I'm saying? So in the movie, Propain is the co-star, you know what I'm saying? With me. Basically, the movie is about this. It's a lot of legends in there. We got the Dunn, Kiki, Zero, Pow Wow, Ellie Dollar. We got everybody in there.
I saw the trailer. It looked dope.
It's a lot of Houston, you know, rappers. It ain't like real actors, you know what I'm saying? Except me. You know what I'm saying? But the movie is about this, though, man. So we wanted to keep it H-Town, so we did this. We said, hey, man, let's do a movie where I was in jail at the time. I was in jail, and Kiki was in jail, him and LD, and they was having a conversation. And we not together. I'm overhearing them, though. I'm eavesdropping. And he's saying, man, yeah, I can't wait to get out, man. I got that original drink. I got 1,000 pints of that original activist in my baby mama attic. When I get out, we gonna be up, you know. But I got out before him, you know what I'm saying? It was just like the Northside do.
You know what I'm saying?
We went and hit our lick, you know what I'm saying? Pro brought him with me. And, you know, we was up 1,000 pints of the original act. So, you know,
that's like a gold mine.
We street rich.
Yeah,
you know, just imagine what a rapper today would pay for a pint of original act to have that original feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
It'll be crazy. So that's basically what the movie is about. Is the conflict of that. We just wanted to do something for the city, man. And like I said, it came out way better than we expected. We got to do it with the real H-Town legends. You know what I'm saying? So we had fun, and we did a good project. So I'm really getting out my butt to come holler at y'all, let y'all know it's out. Boy, it's coming out.
Man, you done made it out here to the A, man.
That's how much we believe in the movie. I got my hands on and came today about it. Let y'all know. But we also came up with the thing of, hey, man, we done the movie. Let's do a soundtrack. So because the name of the movie is Double Cup, we said let's do it a double CD and make it a project with me and Propain and a project with me and the Dunn. You know what I'm saying? Strictly for some
Kiki.
Houston, the Dunn Kiki.
Word.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So
that's hard.
And the music, it matched the movie so well as far as like Houston culture. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about both equally, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yes.
What would you say, like, doing an independent film versus putting out independent music? Like, what was one of the hardest lessons you learned while doing the film? That's something that was new to you coming from the music business.
Exactly, but yeah, exactly. I wanted to do it just like I do the music, independent. So first of all, trying to get an actual script from somebody was hell. I've been trying to do this for like years.
Wow.
So finally, my partner was able. That's why it's a blessing for my real partner to be able to bring it to me and us make it happen. And he added to the story and made it something bigger, you know. So it was beautiful, man. And then I would say the process, the problem. Just going through the different editing, doing all that type of stuff, figuring out, you know, we did a project and we had some things we ain't like about it. It was moving too slow in some places. We had to keep cutting, keep editing.
Pick that pacing up. Get
the pace, keep the movie going, keep the storyline going. Distribution, something else we don't know about in the movie side. Like it's all kind of different ways. It ain't the same. You can't just, put my project out and I get 90%, they get 10% for distributing. It's like a lot of different ways they do it. We still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far.
This ain't no Southwest wholesale.
It ain't no Southwest wholesale. Promoting the movie, like it's something totally new. Like we out here trying to spread the word. Like it's just, it's a different thing, but we just still trying to give it, it's our first one too. So, we just trying to see, figure out the right ways.
So, Pro, how did you get to be the co-star and get your
they wanted LeBron, so I did the Dirty Third and that went real good. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of real good reviews what my character did, but at the same time the dynamic of the character that I play is kind of how me and Slim really is. So it kind of went. Dre hit me up about it and it just went. It was organic, bro, because that's how me and Slim really act around each other all the time. So coming off the Dirty Third, it was just something they hit me with. I liked it. They told me the script. We got it together. It just went. It flowed good.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, though, the Dirty Third one was the real Dirty Third.
Hey man.
The first Dirty Third was the real classic. And I'm the real actor. My scene when I got shot.
Nobody knows his character from the Dirty Third. My character. Nobody. You had to tell us that. Nobody knew. But if you ask everybody, my character from the movie,
nobody
the Dirty
Third, seen your movie, bro. They know. Seen the first
my character is the legendary character, man. Cut it out, man. Cut it out.
Shout out D-Rec, man.
Salute like D-Rec, man. 7 Kings for that.
He definitely the inspiration, and just seeing he could do it showed me or made me believe I could do it. Same as the rappers came before us. It's just seeing what other people do and getting inspired by it. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all met because he just had to see you, right? Like you was shooting a video. He was like, I gotta go see Propain.
Man, I got it. She said, thank you. I'm glad we here. I'm glad. So don't say nothing, man. So, this around the time I had a song out. The song was doing real good. I was getting a lot of love in the city. I reached out to Slim, because I was going to get Bun in the video. I had a couple other artists in the video. I hear Slim. Man, can you come be in the video? Oh, yeah, I love to be in your video. I love to be in your video. He pull up to the video, shoot is going down. Everybody out there.
He pulled up solo dolo, too, right?
He pulled up solo dolo, so I ain't know who Cory was over there now.
On the north side, man, we go everywhere.
Oh, love.
He rolled the window down a little bit. Yeah, she's good. Come on, bro. Get on out, bro. Come on out, man. You know what I'm saying? I say it's good. Get on out.
Man, I grew up in Chocolate Town.
Stay out of this story,
we're not scared of nothing.
When you told your story, I ain't say nothing. He rolled that window down a little bit. He say, hey, it's good. I say, yeah, it's good. Get on out. He get out. You see him standing in the video. He saw some love. He next to me. Everything else, it was history from there.
Man, I knew the song wasn't going to go unless a real big legend pulled up. I said, man, the little dude trying, man. He trying not to sell drugs. He trying to be a rapper, man. Let me go ahead and bless this dude with presents, you know what I'm saying? Plus, like I say, it was somebody, a special lady I was trying to impress at the time, get some points on. That's all it was.
Man, that ain't had nothing to do with me. You keep trying to attach that to me. That ain't what was going down. I was Propain already when you came.
We ain't know you though, but
you did. That's why you came. You did your own little remix to my song without my authorization. No, he didn't. Yeah, he put a verse out to the song without me even saying it's cool.
Kid and look at that's how they treat you when you bless them.
You know what I'm saying?
I need authorization.
Yeah, man.
You know what? Okay, so he owe you royalties.
Run that up the chain of command. Man.
He owe me some royalties too from my
That sounds about right, man. They were playing this version on the radio and stuff, man. I need mine.
I don't believe either one of them. I don't believe either one of them. You don't owe them no
right. Ain't no royalties, independence, man. We out here just working.
He keep trying to make it seem like he took just a stab in the dark. Nah, I was already Propain. I was on the radio. That's why he wouldn't have came if I wouldn't.
So I saved him, man, and showed up to the video shoot. And ever since then, I kept him under my wing, like I said, and just been treating him like another child. I got 3 boys, my 4th one.
Man, y'all remember how y'all remember on Dirk Nowinski his last season how they drafted Luka and it bought life. So that's what happens on this movie and this album. I took the legend OG. Come on, man, everybody get on my back. Let me lead us to this championship. And that's basically what we did. The album is amazing. He doing this thing, with me leading the way. And I think people gonna love the album.
I want y'all to understand something. There's a difference, like Pimp said, between Coca-Cola Classic and Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? It's the new generation. We the classic generation. He on there with them bars. I'm on there with the classic. Hey,
Michael Jackson
killing this boy.
Michael Jackson was with Pepsi.
So what?
He the GOAT.
He caught on fire with him.
He the GOAT.
It was the worst thing he ever did.
He the GOAT. He the GOAT. He chose Pepsi.
He caught on fire.
Man. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. But nah, it's a good movie. The album, it's dope to see OG, the old school rap, era, and then, the young up and coming era get together and, do some music. It came out dope, man. I think people who like that type of music is really gonna enjoy it. Not just the movie, but the soundtrack. Well, not just me and the Dunn watched them, by the way. Our project, and that's next. So,
keep telling yourself that.
You know what? When I saw the trailer, I thought about like the Houston version of Friday, kind of. It kind of gave me that feel.
And that's a great.
You right on point, because that's exactly what I was thinking, and that's when I was even thinking of the idea of the movie, because I'm cheap. So I was like, how can I make a movie and not spend a lot of bread? And one of the things they say costs a lot is locations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was talking to T.I. and he was just telling me he spent the bankroll on locations and stuff like that on his movie. And he was giving us some game of how to also, like I was saying, he was giving us some game of how we can do it. And that's another thing why it's good to have people who did it before. You can just chop it up with them and get the information. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of thought of in a Friday type of way, you know what I'm saying? But an H-Town version. But the storyline different though.
What is your take on marriage, my boy?
Because
you done went viral so many times talking about marriage, and it's so real that a lot of people can't take it.
Yeah, that's what it is. See, and that's why people don't like me a lot, because I'm so I believe the mind is an iPhone. And I believe you got to decorate your life to how you want it, to be happy, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people' problem is they lie to themselves, you know what I'm saying? Because they try to follow traditions. They try to do what grandma did. They try to have something that they never had. So what they rush into is trying to have a family. And a lot of the times, the woman who you trying to marry is not actually your wife. She's just a serious relationship in your life. And serious relationships last 2 to 3 years, 4 years, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And we all been through serious relationships, and we all thought that person was gonna be our husband or wife. You know what I'm saying? So at the point, how many people? Just to show you how much of a genius I am to hear the clip, how many people, just keep it real with yourself. You ain't got to tell me. You know your people around you. You know everything. How many people marriages have lasted less than 10 years? I would say it's so many people had divorced. Yeah. When I ask people, my marriage lasts 4 years, 5 years, 3 years. All that is serious relationship.
7 years is like
7 years. Yeah. If you follow my process of everything takes 10 years, 10,000 hours, I mean a career, whether you want to be a DJ, you want to cut hair, you want to be in a relationship, all that takes 10 years. It takes 10 years to really get to know somebody. You have to see somebody when they got money, when they don't got money, when you down, when you up. If you don't see all sides of this person, for you to bet 100 years with this person is a bad bet in Vegas. So it don't make sense. I don't believe in marriage because I'm already figured out my hustle. I already got my money. Whoever gonna be with me, and we just gonna wake up and want to be with each other every day. And it's gonna be natural. It ain't gonna be because we got a contract signed, because we got kids. How many people sleeping married don't sleep with their wife? Wife won't give them none. Like, that's miserable. You know what I'm saying? So, no, you have to wait 10 years to really get to know somebody, my personal opinion. This is how you don't have a divorce, or this will have I bet this divorce will change the divorce rates if people follow my way. How many people been around people and 5 years later you find out this person is not who I thought they was? You know what I'm saying? It take time to get to know people, man. And if you looking at life, see, I give myself 100 years. So I think positive. Why I give myself 100 years? I run 3 miles every day. I work out. I try to take care of myself. So if I give myself 100 years, why would I want to marry somebody, even outside of all of what I said? Why would I want to give I want to be with you for the rest of my life, and I'm only 20-something. I'm only like, you giving up too fast, kid. You need to live. At 30, you make a decision. I don't want no woman I had in my 20s. So you got to know that when you get 30, you're going to think that. Most people ask yourself, do you want somebody who you had in your 20s? Most likely, no. You know what I'm saying? But people think they grown too fast. They want to have a life kid. They want to have a kid, and now you got baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Now your kid is being raised by another person who look like you but don't act like you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the smartest thing to do is, and if you trying to be with somebody forever, what is you in the rush for? Why I got to do it in 2 years? Why I got to do it in 5 years? If we trying to do 100 years, why we in a hurry? In 10 years, I would have been saved for that big-ass ring. In 10 years, I will be able to save for that big wedding. You know what I'm saying? 10 years, I will know you and move with confidence on everything we do. I know you ain't going nowhere.
And then the government is going to be all in your business the whole way through.
Facts.
To top it off.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. And how many people we see with a good job, Now they done got a divorce. Now they paying child. This man life is over, man. He's struggling. You know, how many times we see this to have to understand, hey, man, we can't just try to do this because I ain't had no mama, no dad. I ain't had no family. I want a family. I want to do this early. Now it takes 10,000 hours with everything. Career, relationship. That's the only way you're going to get to your level of where you want to be, my personal opinion. That's the full story, not the clickbait y'all see on the line all the time.
Tabernacle preach, man.
He deserve a, you ain't got to like it, but you got to respect it on that one.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is. I bet if you kept it real with yourself, you ain't got to tell me. Look around you. Look at how many people you know who had a divorce, baby mamas. If you wouldn't have had that child out for, you done had a baby with somebody out 2 years, 1 year. All that is,
a person that if y'all ain't had that child, y'all wouldn't even communicate no more.
You wouldn't even talk to this person.
You wouldn't
this
even communicate
is your
no
setback
more.
from your being where you want to be in life. You gotta pay child support. You gotta go through court. It's
gotta pay lawyers.
They walk in restitution.
Yeah, it's like, you know. That's just my personal opinion, you know, like I say, and I'm a rapper.
I agree with that.
So I think a lot different than a lot of people. So it's like,
what
you
think,
also
Pro?
have a purpose-driven life. So when you have a purpose-driven life, you can see things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
As far as marriage?
Yeah. What's your take on it?
I got 2 close partners, my day one partners. Both of them married, like successfully.
Word.
They happy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I just think whatever work for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My brother is happily married too, so you know what I mean. I be looking up to him and his situation.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean.
When it's done right, it look dope. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Bun real beneficial.
Bun is a
perfect example.
Let me say my
but that's
brothers and
because Queenie
sisters.
is a cold case.
Facts. My brothers and sisters, all of them are married. My sisters mainly, all of them.
Shout out to Nelwyn,
But
man.
yeah, Nelwyn and her husband, they are a great best friend relationship.
Yeah.
They go out. You say they go everywhere on
That's
the weekend
dope.
and all that stuff. Yeah, it worked for some people. It worked like that. And at the same time, this is a people who only go to work and come home a lot of times. I'm Slim Thug the rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to act like I'm your brother. I'm not going to pretend I'm not going to want to smash something every once in a while. So I'm not going to put my whole bankroll I worked on lying to somebody and not keeping it real with myself and saying, yeah, I just want your coochie for the rest of my life.
And that's why you gotta whatever
keep it real with
different
yourself.
strokes for different folks, bro. You gotta understand your situation, and you know some people want that. Some people they like my best friend enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga take pride in being a husband and a family man. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, when I look at it and it's done right, I think it's dope. I think people in our position, is just life just a little different. So whatever that look like, however that work for you, I think you can still be a rapper and be married. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta find some people that it just gotta make sense for what you got going on.
But them rappers,
and they gotta
beating at
understand
me though, and I gotta. That's what you see. What I'm saying. I gotta keep it real myself. Bun more disciplined than Slim Thug. I'm gonna fuck up sometimes. I see a bad bitch. Do I look at bitches and see I wanna? I ain't gonna lie and say I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not always chasing bitches or always trying to do something. But am I gonna do this? I'm not gonna lie to you, boo. I'd rather just be Sugar Daddy Slim to you, and we can live every day together. We can travel. We can have amazing times. We can be in. It's really a relationship.
Yeah.
We do everything probably more than people with relationships do, right? But it just ain't contractual. It ain't no contract with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just we waking up doing this because we want to do this, and whenever you feel like you want to go, you can, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I think that's real life. That's real how life's supposed to be. How many friends you got? Life ruined, don't even act the same because of how their household is. Wife won't give them none. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. We see the good, but we also see the bad.
It's a lot of bad.
You
Way
know,
more bad.
wife won't give you none. You cheat now. You on. You a dog. Well, she ain't give none. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I see all that, and I just don't not just act like I see the Disney World side of marriage. I see both sides.
They say it's work though. They say it's a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And most people who
it's a
married tell me
business.
don't get married. So I
Damn near everybody that I know who
Say
married
don't
tell
get
me
married.
married.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And I
Cold
slept with
game,
so
man.
many married women in my life. I got trust issues.
Yeah.
Straight up. I heard you say
I'm
that
a rapper. I'm
online.
toxic. I'm not a regular nigga. Like so, I seen shit. I'm fucked up, traumatized.
Corey, make him a shirt that say that I'm a rapper, I'm toxic.
Straight up.
I got 3 baby mamas because I tried that family shit in my 20s. It ain't work.
Straight
I
up.
give up on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be me, and I'm happy though. When I say right now, I'm happy, like happier than ever because what I do and how I do it works for me. Man, I get my feet rubbed. I get trays of food delivered. I'm King Joppy Jofi. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you going to see me on Valentine's Day stunting hard because if you treat me like that, I'm going to treat you even better. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that go. You know, and it ain't contractional once again, but my sugar baby been to 25 countries. How many have your wife and girlfriends been to? You know what I'm saying? Like, we living.
How about that?
Every month is a trip somewhere. And I done been kicking it up for like 6-7 years.
How about that?
So that's just like a relationship. It's just not contractual. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. You know, I'd rather think like I'm West African when I did my bloodline check.
No shit.
I wouldn't move like a king. I wouldn't move like coming to America.
Like Akon out here about 10 wives, man.
I ain't even on that though. I ain't even on that.
Mansa Musa.
Yeah, I might just want to get my raw penis clean every once in a while from you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like coming to America.
There you go.
What you got over there, Mo?
All right, so look, check it out, man. This part of the show is a country rap tunes throwback. I got some super old footage of you at the video shoot to Like a Boss.
Like
Whoa.
boss.
What the hell year is this? 03, 04?
03.
Watch this.
That's hard. Simo always had that camera, man. Man, run me them throwbacks, kid.
Damn,
Right on the
bro.
TBT.
Slim Thug Cory Mo documentary coming soon.
All right, that nigga got all the footage.
Bro, that got to be the biggest tall T I ever seen in my life. God damn.
This shit, Drake. I got you on here. I got some
We in
footage
Garden
of you.
City.
Look.
Yeah, we did.
at
Yeah, we
you.
got Skateboard P, the head of Louis Vuitton, dead on the north side, in the bricks.
In the bricks.
Brought to you by Big Slim. Who do it? Who done it?
Hold
Have you
up,
ever did
man.
Nah, I'm
Have
gonna get that shirt.
Skateboard P ever came see you in Garden Clark?
I ain't
No.
never.
And you talking about dressing, how you dress?
I ain't never
The
wore
head of
12
Louis
inch
Vuitton was in Acres Home in
Acres
Garden
Home.
City, the
Right.
bricks,
Right.
with Big Slim.
Right.
Yeah, legend.
Back in
That's dope. I ain't taking from that. I ain't gonna see it take from that.
I'm
I'm not taking from that.
The head of Louis
I'm
Vuitton.
not taking them.
The head of Louis Vuitton made my beats on my first album.
Right.
Legendary shit, bro.
I ain't knocking it.
And first I made it with my boy Simo.
Hold up, man.
We made Like a Boss with
Then you
Simo
turn your back
first.
on the niggas who made you.
Yeah.
Then you turn your back on the niggas who made you ran for real.
Yeah, I ran for it.
Yeah, man. Just like a Northside nigga.
Man, Simo got his even right now.
Straight up,
You know,
bro.
Yeah.
2025 hits.
So, Simo legend.
What's up with it, man? It's your boy Cory Mo. I need everybody to go and download the mobile app, Country Rap Tunes Radio. 24/7 non-stop Southern hip hop. All your favorite throwbacks. It's available on Android and it's available on iPhone. Also, I need you to log on to countryraptunes.com, support a player. If y'all looking for that fly merch, you already know what it is. Also, you can get all your exclusive Country Rap Tunes podcasts there. Everything involving Country Rap Tunes. You know where to go. You know what to do. Holla at your boy. Chech.
Country rap tunes.
We always ask everybody this. Me and Cory don't really like it when people don't give the answer that we want them to give, but we ask them anyway. Growing up, you got to tell us your favorite cereal and your favorite Saturday morning cartoon. Cory, I feel like Slim gonna say the right one. You think so?
I don't know.
I don't know about this
I'm
guy.
different. Frosted Flakes.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
okay.
I'm
we
a
mess with
Frosted
that.
Flakes.
That's
Man, what else?
It's the cartoon you gotta get right though, Slim.
Cartoon. Saturday morning cartoon?
Yes.
Any day.
Or
It
any
don't matter
cartoon,
your
any cartoon.
your personal favorite cartoon.
My personal favorite cartoon. That's a good one, man. What is my favorite cartoon?
I'm
See,
trying to send it to you telepathically right now.
I don't know, man. I'm so OG. I still watch Tom and Jerry. Like I like it without the word.
Okay.
Like,
We'll
I
take
like-
that one.
I like Tom and Jerry.
Tom
like,
and Jerry, the only cartoon that
they
don't talk. Yeah.
But you can still
But
make
It's so
hilarious.
entertaining.
Man, but if you just go back and look at how much instrumentation in that, like
Yeah.
they really was putting on some big,
Yeah.
Man, it's on Tubi too. They got all the old cartoons. I be watching like Tom and Jerry. I like that.
Tom and Jerry's good. You know what
Me
our
too.
favorite cartoon is?
What?
Thundercats.
Thundercats,
Oh,
bro.
That's a little before my time.
Yeah, who you what's your cereal?
My favorite.
cartoon?
My favorite
youngster.
cereal. Is Lucky Charms probably or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I think Flip looking at it. You might be little Flip. Lucky
Yeah, yeah. I think my favorite cartoon said probably X-Men. Something like that.
Yeah, man, you young as hell.
Yeah,
I was in the streets when they were playing X-Men. We watching Woody Woodpecker and Tom and Jerry.
You used to play with action figures?
Nah, not really. I ain't never really played with no toys like that, kid. I always been in the street.
Man,
I wasn't in the street. I never really did the action figures. I kind of did the hot.
He wanna go rap on me. He gonna go real rap. I came out the womb.
I like the Hot Wheels and shit, but I ain't never
I
ain't never really get into no action figures like that though. I was the Hot Wheel dude.
My first step.
Oh,
I jumped off the push.
I had
my
Hot
first
Wheels
step.
like a mom.
Yeah, I like the Hot Wheels. I can't think of no. I remember Thundercat though.
Yeah, I remember my
He-Man, all that shit.
He-Man was a good one.
Voltron.
Nah, what's the trucks? Big
Transformers.
Transformers.
And Speed Racer was a good one too.
That was my era.
Yeah.
I don't know what year that was.
I'm older than y'all, so I watch Speed Racer.
So look,
seen Speed Racer too.
so look, check it out. Before we get out of here, tell the audience the importance of owning your masters, man, because you are like the ultimate. Wait, hold on. Before you answer that, I want to tell a quick story because I remember super long ago, but I came to your crib. You had me come to your house and help you hook up a studio desk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hooking up the desk, and you, G-Dash walked in and gave you a big ass stack of money.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I turned around and seen all that money, man. I say, I'm in the wrong, I'm doing the wrong shit. I don't know what's going on, but boy, way back then, bro, you was cashing them big ass checks, man.
Yeah,
tell the people the importance of that shit, man.
See that underground chopped and screwed music. It taught me self value. I always say this. It showed me how much I was worth, basically. Because say if you're a rapper, usually you get yours. Oh, this is my demo. Check me out. Make me a star. But you ain't never sold nothing. You don't know how many people were gonna buy your shit. None of that. But doing mixtapes, selling them every month, you can tell how much money you're supposed to be getting, kinda. You know what I'm saying? So that made me aware of masters and why I wanted to own it and why I wanted to get the most of the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why you should want to own your masters is it's your life. Your music is your life. Like you write a book about your life, you don't want nobody to own the rights to your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want no dude playing golf saying, and you got a #1 song 10 years later, 20 years later, still tipping, still playing, and somebody else own it. You know, and they on at golf tournaments saying, yeah, Johnny, you own this. You know what I'm saying? You wanna own yourself. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible. If you don't know you do, you want to. I'm telling you. And everybody who don't end up regretting it later on. You know what I'm saying? So
straight up.
That's what I try to tell people. Just give yourself a shot, put something out, and see how good you are. You know, don't be scared to come out and don't be #1. You know what I'm saying? Because once you see, and then if you start putting yourself out first and see the money come back and it work a couple times, when it work a little bit, you'll see why you should stay independent and, you know, keep owning your masters because the money is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you get something that work, it's going to go real crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Real deal.
Yeah.
And look, go ahead, Kim.
I was going to say, speaking of ownership, like, everybody knows you as the boss. But it was funny because, you know, Cash Doll was just having that conversation where she was talking about how she started the doll wave and all the other dolls is secondary to her. It's a lot of people that now all of a sudden is the boss, and even people who came out around the same time of you that call themselves the boss. Right. Did you ever have to check some folks about that, or is it always been like people just respected that you was the boss?
I mean, on the cool, I feel like it was nothing to say, but I really wasn't tripping off names or whatever. I feel like it should be more than one boss. It should be more than one king. You know what I'm saying? It should be more than, you know, whatever. But it's like I already knew that people already knew I've been saying I was the boss, so it didn't look like I was copying nobody, and then so I didn't care about it. I don't care about nobody calling themselves whatever, you know. So I never really had a problem with it.
Love it.
Real deal. All right, so look here, man. We got some special giveaways for you cool guys.
Hey,
so shout out to my people over there at Dutch Masters, man. But they told us to give y'all these cigar boxes right here. Of course, I got you the blue one.
Hey, now blue.
The money
Check
green.
that out.
Money
know what I'm
green.
talking
That's
about?
hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout Shout out Dutch. Appreciate that. That's player.
So yeah, you can put your reefer in there.
That's dope.
You got
I'm talking about.
compartments.
That's hard.
You can lift it up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we gonna have to take
Oh,
that
yeah, that's
on
dope.
to
They
the
got the
crib.
lock on it too. I like
Yep.
that.
And you can put your lock code in there so can't nobody
sure.
get in it.
Yeah, man. Little old something,
Yeah,
man.
like y'all out the
appreciate
weed
that,
box.
man.
Huh?
There you go.
Yeah, we
Appreciate
like
that.
Know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
they gonna like them out the weed box.
And you got your
killing me.
chain.
Oh yeah, for
Living
sure.
your best life.
Shout out Dutch Mouse.
And then
That's dope.
look here. Okay, so give me a super classic Pimp C story that you have never told.
Ooh.
And we need to know their favorite
You
country
could probably
rap
think
tune.
of one that y'all probably had in my studio because you and Pimp used to be in the lab a lot. You know what I mean? Or
Man, I have so many stories of Pimp, but I don't know.
man,
One that I clearly remember is just he just called me, and I don't even be on the phone like that. But my boy called me one day, and I don't know, it had to be like then the 2 hours we talked.
yeah.
He told me all kind of stories about everything, bro, and it was just, this is who I grew up listening to. He's basically giving you. This why we country rap to him.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So it's like, this is who we look up to. It's like, man, so him to go from somebody you grow up listening to being your partner, chopping it up, man, it was just an amazing feeling. But man, I remember he was telling me that story about Master P or something. He said, "Yeah, they got me thug." He said, "They got me, man. They got me, man. I had my bitch in there, nigga walking out." I gotta tell the whole story. But hey, that was one of the funniest fucking stories I ever heard, man. That was a good one.
That boy Pimp was cold.
Pimp was, hey man, Pimp the GOAT, man, the Texas GOAT. I love how he represented the whole sound of how you supposed to sound and made that cool. He made it before anybody. I feel like he represented Texas in a Texas way. Like how he even want to do that Jay-Z shit. He was like, nah, we got. I like how he represented the culture like that in a major way.
Man, that nigga Slim Thug, the only one I see riding clean out here, man. You other niggas ain't doing
Cory
nothing.
do the best Pimp C.
Every year.
He do the best Pimp C.
As much as I can show that. I want to keep showing that.
Post that shit all the time.
And Pro, you know what? I got a question for you. How did that song come about with you and Rich Homie Quan, man?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, rest in peace, Rich Homie
man, I
Quan,
did
man.
with him.
That so Quan was actually used to live in Houston for a little bit,
I didn't know that.
and I ain't know it neither. And his manager and my manager was cool, so my manager had been trying to get us to do something, and then we ended up getting a song. That actual song, it was somebody else on it, but we let him hear it, and he was like he was gonna do it, and we ain't had the time. This Rich Homie was blowing up, bro, at a fast rate. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember we finished the mixtape, and that night we was putting it out the next day, and that night we just all riding around, we listening to it, we like, oh yeah, we got a classic, bro. He went on it, he ain't had the time to do it. And as we riding, everybody, all my partners, the producers, we all sitting in the truck, and he called, and he say, bro, don't put it out. I got something for that. It's gonna be a classic. I was like, all right. Next thing you know, bro, history was made. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
And it went up after that. That was a big moment. And why that song really blew up so much was a lot because of him. Because one, he was blowing up,
And
but
you ain't had no clout.
hey, sit back, man. One, he was blowing
Nah,
up,
he ain't got no
and
clout.
two, every time he came to Houston, that was like his theme. You know what I'm saying? He would perform that, the crowd would go crazy. I don't make club music. You know what I'm saying?
That
I make
shit was lit though. That
yeah.
motherfucker was up.
He would perform that, and it took a life on his own. Now that shit gonna live forever now, man. So rest in peace to Quan. Shout out Rich Homie Noah. That's the homie.
R.I.P. B
sure.
King. R.I.P. Takeout, man.
For sure.
And to speak on that, hey man, we hate that ever happened in the city of Houston.
Yeah.
We love Atlanta. We love the Migos. That shit is horrible to have, happen in our city.
For real.
Yeah, man.
Straight like that.
Yeah.
All right, so look here. We almost out of here. Last question. We need to know both of y'all's favorite country rap tune of all time.
Oh man,
Hold up now.
that's tough, kid.
I know it is.
Down go, pro.
Check.
Let me think harder.
Mine probably gonna be I gotta go with One Day You're Here, baby.
I wanna say something like that, but I wanna say international players, man. Cause that was just the H and the A, our favorite groups together.
That's right.
On the highest level, and it's just a non-stop classic hit, man.
I was gonna say that one, but
man, you wasn't gonna say that.
Let me tell you why I ain't say it. Bro, let me tell you why I ain't say that one. Because that one, to me, that's a massive classic. One you mean on the record. But when we really think of like country rap tunes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like they got more authentic than just that song was so big, that was worldwide. Yeah. Some of them other songs was like, man, it make you feel like you gotta be in Texas to understand that. You gotta be from the country to understand that. You know what I'm saying? When I think of country rap tunes, that's what I think about. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my favorite country rap tune is High Life.
Come on, man. See, like,
don't get it fucked up, man.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, I do this right because I'm tired of the same Chris Brown songs in 97.9. So I come up with my own radio. You know what I'm saying? So every day I try to add my favorite songs to it, and one of my favorite songs ever is Devin the Dude.
Hold up.
Anything is plenty, man. It's definitely on my list, Simo. I swear to God. I listen to that every day, bro.
That's what's up.
Thugger Radio.
Yeah, that's
Corey, you know my favorite country rap tune. It's never changing. Ballin' G.
Ballin' G.
For real.
That girl loves some Ballin' G.
Me too.
Now.
Come on, man.
Yeah. That's my favorites, man. All them.
That's hard. Well, look, man, I appreciate it. I know y'all busy. Y'all got a lot to do. Do y'all have any final shout outs or anything y'all working on besides
and where can they follow you to make sure they catch the movies?
Double Cup, the album and the movie. The album will be out March 14th. The first single, Double Cup, the title track will be out this Friday on the 21st. Make sure y'all get that, man, and make sure y'all be on the lookout for the movie Double Cup.
Well, and the album with me and Kiki after.
For sure.
Well, me and Bun are birthday twins. Our birthday is March 19th, so I feel like y'all should move the release to me and Bun's birthday.
Yo, man, shout out Bun.
Rodeo going.
He gonna have a rodeo.
That's the rodeo in Houston. You need to come down for that. It'll be lit.
We coming. Me and
Yeah, y'all need to come to the y'all South by Southwest too. We got a big made from scratch show. We do this our second year. It's gonna be pretty big. We got a lot of legends come out, man. It's a big deal. So yeah, man, if y'all ain't doing that, y'all come to Texas that week.
And I will be accepting all birthday gifts.
Hey, come on.
Hey, you know what?
The album dropped the day of the Made for Scratch show.
As a quick side note, all of your Thugger News clips, I've been stealing them, and I've been putting them on Country Rap Tune Radio like I told you. So if you listen to Country Rap Tune Radio, you might hear a bunch of Thugger News come in. And I'm talking about.
That's real, man.
Yeah, what's up?
There. You got it.
You got to love Thugger News.
Let's go, man.
I appreciate y'all coming out.
Man, appreciate
Slim
y'all.
Thug, Propain, Kimbo Slice, Cory Mo, Country Rap Tunes, B.I.G.
Hey.
Chatch.
We've been making music ever since the crack boom. Country rap tunes. Coming down. Country rap tunes. Gotta have guitars and a lot of backbone. Come to the South once, I bet you'll be back soon. Coming down. Country rap tunes. Coming down. Country rap tunes.
You know what I'm saying? For real, man, you got to feel my young partner, Cory Mo.